The reason why I changed, I went to prison. I had a very hideous life, a life of crime, a life of disobedience to my parents, a life of disobedience to Allah. But we were all practicing in a sense where we used to pray and that was it. And when I went to prison, prison wasn't a wake-up call. My wake-up call was what happened in prison. When I saw my mum coming to a visit, when I see my mum in her modesty, not hijab, modesty, head to toe, people need to know what the difference is. When my mother came in her modesty from head to toe, and I see her being searched, I said, no, I can't let my mother go through this. And the reason why it was a big wake-up call, on that day I found out what happened the day I went to prison. The day I went to prison, Sheikh, I left to go to court. I knew I was getting sentenced. I went, that's it. I went to court, I packed my bags, I know I'm going to prison. This is my sentencing. My judge told me, you're looking at jail time, so come prepared, you're going in. Packed my bags, my two little brothers came with me. My older brother, hugged him, kissed him, and he went to work. I went to court, I got sentenced to 66 months, to do half of that, to do 33 months, because in the UK you do half. So you got sentenced to 66 months, I did 33, going there now, Sheikh. My brothers came back to the area. The same day my brothers came back to the area. My youngest brother and his friends, they were waiting around somewhere. Then they came across some enemies. So now they contacted my other brother saying, yo, you need to come down. These times, the day before, we was playing with a shotgun just to make sure it's loaded or whenever. So my other brother's getting messages, come down, there's issues there. Like he's panicking now, he jumps on the push bike, he comes down to the area, comes down with a shotgun. He's across the road now. He's looked at my brother and his friends like, where is he? The guy was acting like a civilian, the guy that was our enemy. He came around the bus stop, stabbed my brother twice in the neck, once in the chest. My brothers fell off the bike now. My youngest brothers run across the road, they're having a knife fight. He stabbed my brother 11 times, my brother stabbed him like around 18, 19 times, so they're just going at it. But when you're that adrenaline is coming in, you're just going in. And then my youngest brother runs to my brother, and this is subhanAllah, I said to my brother, look, you see, when you love and when you go life through pain, you know how to bond with each other. My youngest brother saw his older brother on the floor when the blood is just squirting out. And even though he's got 11 holes in him, he's putting pressure on the brother on his neck and looking at him. Then my other friend come, took out the shotgun from the bag and shot the guy in the back. Took off his whole shoulders. Man, them would say, but you're a criminal, you don't deserve it. No, bro, this was survival. What are you talking about? You don't know.
I understand. It wasn't, you told me a little bit about it, that your upbringing and the bullying
Sheikh,
and how you end up.
Sheikh, we've never ever done nothing for a status.
People just kept going at you. It wasn't over. Some people might think it's, you know, what happened. But I gathered from you it was nothing about drugs or anything like that.
Nothing, Sheikh.
People were just after you. You just happened to be in the wrong place. And your circumstances and your background, that's what you were telling me.
Sheikh, it upsets me
out,
to know that the Muslims call us
you
criminals.
You didn't choose that.
Thank you. It upsets me that the Muslims call us criminals. That the Muslims like, look at this roadman, ex-roadman, now he thinks he's an imam. Well, shut your mouth. What are you talking about? You have no idea, Sheikh.
You never said you're an imam. Amongst us, you've acted like a very humble young student who was ready to learn. We have to take it easy on you and be fair to you and merciful and compassionate to you. I've learned so much about you in these 4 days, Akhi Ayman. I see you like almost, I mean, I don't look it, but I'm old enough to almost be like your father.
100.
And I see you like a nephew that is ready to be guided, and I think we need to invest in you. We need to help you and empower you and nurture you. And you get more knowledge, inshallah, more wisdom, because you have a foundation we don't have. And that is, you understand the youth better than anyone else. Perhaps Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may have did all these circumstances for you to bring something out of you. But youth should understand that this is not the life. And they should not follow, it's not cool. It's a rough, tough, I can tell you are full of pain.
Alhamdulillah.
You are full of pain. And you're finding, for the first time, your paradise. So your mother went to visit you in the prison, and she was in her modesty. Tell us the moment that made you change.
Sheikh, is the fact that I couldn't touch her and I couldn't hug her.
Behind the glass.
Because I had a close visit. Normally you have a normal visit where you come and they bring you some food and someone with like snacks that you normally get from the canteen. But because I was on close visit, due to being a violent prisoner, I wasn't allowed to associate with the rest of the prisoners that were on visit. I had to have my own room. And in that room there's a big glass from side to side, and I couldn't even smell her. And then it was difficult for me. And I wanted that. I wanted that comfort for my mum. And then finding out that it's taken her 3 hours to come to me and 3 hours to go back. Why am I going to let my mother now? She's come to see her son, and bear in mind, Sheikh, my brother's caught that case on the same day I went to prison. So my mother saw 3 of her kids out of 4 in prison, all at the same time.
How did that make you feel?
Ah, Sheikh, it crumbled me. That's what made me change, and I made the oath to myself. Astaghfirullah. I myself made the oath to Allah, and I made the oath to my mother. I said I'm never going to go back to the sick and twisted ways that I was. I'm making a promise that I'm going to be, inshallah, coming out. Bear in mind, I never ever got hurt on the streets. I got rushed, that's nothing. But actually getting stabbed or getting shot, no. I got shot at by my enemies on 3 different occasions, but alhamdulillah, no bullet touched me. The reality, Allah had me. But when I came out of prison, I got tested. And while my brothers were still in prison, I came out of prison, I was tested as in like, and Allah told you, you claim you believe. So you claim you believe and you won't be tested. Let me test you to see if that oath you made with me in prison meant something, or that oath you made with your parents meant something. And I got stabbed the first time by a friend at a train station on my way to a dentist appointment. I saw him. This is the same guy that I actually had a fight with back in the day, before prison. I found that he became a Muslim.
Allah.
I saw him at the train station. We hugged it out. We said salam to each other, and happy days. I said to him, bro, forgive me. You're Muslim now, you're my brother. I got you. Like, you understand? He goes to me, so you're not going to go back to the road? I said, no, bro.